So a few weeks back, I posted requesting stories of Canna moms, any struggles you've had and things that you've overcome from using cannabis. So I've collected them. They're all anonymous stories. I will not share where they came from. In fact, I didn't even write down where they came from. So I couldn't even tell you. I'd have to do some forensics for that. And I'm too lazy. So this next one I thought was really great. This is a big topic that I get a lot from people, and it's around cannabis and pregnancy. Just as a disclaimer, I am not condoning nor promoting the use of cannabis during pregnancy. I am simply sharing a story that was shared with me. But I do have my own story around my pregnancies in cannabis, and I will share that in my upcoming program that I have that I will be telling more information about as time goes by, because I'm getting things lined up and into place. But I will be offering and launching a new service to everyone out there who may be looking to get into the cannabis industry, or who is looking to start a cannabis business, or maybe you already have a cannabis business and you want to take it to the next level. More to come on that. I don't want to give everything away right now, but here is today's Canna Mom story. Hi. When I was pregnant with my youngest, he's 4 now, and I had a 4-year-old at the time, I was so sick. I threw up almost every meal. My doctor offered to prescribe me something, but she couldn't confirm it wouldn't harm my baby. So I turned to cannabis infused hard candies. In parentheses, it says, because people will give you the evil eye if they see you hit a vape or joint while extremely pregnant. True. I found relief and could finally hold my food down, and I didn't spend my days in bed. Cannabis is good for nauseous pregnant moms. And then it's one of these emojis. So again, I am not condoning nor promoting the use of cannabis during pregnancy. I simply want to share stories from other people. And again, more to come on my own personal story. If you have a Canna Mom story that you'd like to share, please feel free to send that to bravoandblaze@gmail.com. All stories will remain anonymous.
People function better when they're high.
Hey, baby gorgeous. Welcome to Bravo and Blaze, where we're going to get lit off all the latest happenings going on in the Bravo TV world. This is a safe and uncensored space to discuss our love for everything 420. So grab your Canna goodies and let's get lit. Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Bravo and Blaze. I'm your host, Jenny Blaze. Today we have a special guest, Bravo superfan Blocked by Jax. Applause. We're going to catch up together on everything going on in Bravo this week. It's kind of a weird time. It's like a transition time. Some shows are ending. We got new shows coming in. One of our new shows, Kandi the Gang, is already coming to an end. The finale is on Sunday, and I'm excited. I've been able to interview Brian Redmond and Dom Unique Variety, but I also have an episode coming out with June, who is Chandrika's fiance. He's an entrepreneur and he's pretty fucking amazing. I was so impressed by him. I hope we get to see more of him, not just on the finale episode, but in many other capacities to come. I think that June and Chandrika are going to be a power couple, and they're going to pretty much take over the world. So make sure you go check out Kandi the Gang. Just one special mention to Patrick with his company. I don't remember what it was even called. I just know that Pooh was in the name, Peau, Pooh. And I just think he is just hilarious. I love it. But in other news, outside of Bravo, the Met Gala was this week. My top look as it was happening, I was like, Vanessa Hudgens, hands down, no one can compete. But then, I wasn't like really watching hardcore, and I was mostly just watching like Twitter feeds and stuff. But then I saw, did Jennifer Lopez wear the same exact thing as Vanessa Hudgens? Because that's wild. Like, somebody's gonna get fired. That is insane. How did that happen? And then how awesome is it that Vanessa Hudgens got on the red carpet first? Because that would have been so tragic if it was the other way around. I think, like, I'm sure J-Lo's untouchable. And so is Vanessa Hudgens. I love her so much, but like, I think it would have been different if J-Lo went on first. I don't know. Vanessa killed it. I loved it. And also Kim wore the infamous Marilyn Monroe dress. Rumor has it that she didn't quite fit into it. There was also some controversy over her losing 16 pounds in 3 weeks. And I don't know, whatever. That's how the Kardashians are. Let them do their thing. You know, they're going to do it. They're making their own statement, I guess. I don't know. But in other Kardashian news, the Kardashians won against their case with Black China, who I believe is upset over that. And this week on the Kardashians, I was watching on my treadmill early in the morning and basically like sobbing while I was trying to jog on the treadmill. And I looked like, I'm sure, a nutcase. Like, how awkward is it to cry and run at the same time? It's just so weird, but I did it because it was so sweet. I loved it. And I don't know, something about this last episode kind of made me see things differently about myself. Cause obviously, like, when we're watching, it's nice to relate things back to your own life or be like, oh, I identify with Chloe more or Kim more or whatever. And today I've always felt like I identified with Courtney the most. And I still do in most aspects, but the more, the longer that we've watched the Kardashians over the years, I see more of myself as like a Chris with all of her daughters, just like whenever they are having a moment, she wants to make it extra special for them. And you can tell, like, it's just everything at the end of the day is very meaningful to her for her children. And I like taking that part away from the Kardashians and saying, like, that's what's important to me. I want to make sure that my children and their children have the best opportunities and best experiences that I can offer them. So I thought it was a good episode. And what else? Yeah. So I can't wait to talk to Jen from Blocked by Jax. I'm sure you all know her. I mean, she's literally the reason why I'm even here. So excited to have her on, excited to talk about all things Bravo and maybe ask her about some of her single dating life. That should be fun. All right, coming up next, we have Blocked by Jax. Okay. We got Blocked by Jax. What's
Yay!
up? Last time we talked was during an IG live when BravoCon was announced, and I think you were a little tipsy, but I loved it. I think everyone loved it, and we somehow got on the topic of Ashley's nipples.
I was really drunk, like not even tipsy. Tipsy was an understatement. I was drunk.
It was fun. I was like, if this is a glimpse into what BravoCon is going to be like, I cannot wait.
Oh, it's going to be probably worse on my end, but
I'm like a little bit nervous because I know I get excited and I get a little out of hand. So I might be blackout drunk, or I don't know.
I'm like nervous.
Not arrested.
I'm like nervous because like when I'm drunk, like I'm a very happy, pleasant drunk, but I'm like I'm nervous that I'm gonna see people from Bravo that like that I know hate me, and I'm just gonna like be annoying. And
Wait, who hates you?
oh my God, Austin hates me with like a burning passion. Like I'm afraid I'll get wasted, be like Muppet mouth. Like,
oh my gosh, wait, he knows you? He like,
yeah, he
you
sent me like
talked?
the meanest DM one time.
No
I don't
way.
know if you've seen my stories. Sometimes I always call him out for like posting his
Yeah, well, he
location
sucks.
because he like bitched me out once and was like, when I told a story about how he was a dick, and he was like, I know in your story you're lying about your encounter with me because you said I post my location and I don't do that. So you're lying. So now whenever he posts his location, I screenshot it. And I'm like, oh, you post it. Like,
Oh my gosh. It's so weird. Wait, so he hasn't blocked you? He just,
he hasn't blocked. I don't think he blocked me on my
yeah.
original one. I'm like, a lot of people blocked me on my one that got disabled, which is probably why I got disabled. But like, but I have like a handful that I'm blocked by on my new one.
Gotcha.
And he's actually not one of them, shockingly.
I
But
don't think he blocks anyone because I've only openly said anything slightly negative about Craig and Austin. And
yeah,
Craig blocked me immediately, which I was like,
I heard
all I said was like, I don't think Craig is good enough for Paige. And so he blocked me for that. And I was like, it like bothered me.
I heard he blocks a lot. Like he's
I
kind
know.
of like Jax in the sense where it doesn't take much for him to block
I
someone.
know. It's so funny to me. I think we talked about this last time, so we don't have to rehash it. But what was your favorite Bravo moment this week?
Oh my God. Well, first of all, I did not realize Below Deck was not going to be on. So when I got home
Right?
from my vacation, I was like searching for it. I'm trying to think because I was actually very underwhelmed by Bravo this week, but I
Yeah,
think
it was a
that
weird week.
New Jersey with Teresa saying that like Melissa should have planned her pregnancy. I mean, her wedding around the pregnancy.
That was so good.
Like how old's Antonia? Like 17. Like Melania, like whoever she was pregnant with. Like this is a long time ago, and I just love that it was brought up.
That reminds me of Lisa Barlow being mad about someone saying that Jack had a big head.
I know, like it's so stupid, but my mom texted me when that happened. My mom was like, I would never be her friend.
Which one, Teresa or Lisa Barlow?
Teresa.
Oh my gosh. So are you on TikTok?
I'm like the biggest loser ever. Like I don't watch Kardashian. I have TikTok.
It's okay. It's
I've
okay.
probably gone on it twice in my life.
Yeah, I don't love it, but it's, I don't know.
You're
There's
like a boomer. I like
tons of money there. That's what I just go looking for.
well, like at first I thought you had to like dance to be on it, and now I know it's like actually funny shit. But
You could just reuse your memes and put them right onto TikTok. That's what I do. I mean, I do like other stuff sometimes, but
I don't even know my TikTok username. It's probably
don't
something.
worry. I'll help you with all that stuff.
Oh, it's like
offline.
my name and a 169. That's weird.
So, okay, wait. So yeah, there was no Below Deck Sailing Yacht. I was kind of disappointed too, because as much as it's super messy, I'm like really invested. And as much as I don't like Ashley, I need to watch the rest of the season. Like I
I
need to
need
watch
to
it.
watch her embarrass herself on a weekly basis, and I was really upset.
It's
And then
so
when they
bad.
left off, like we have new people coming.
Well, not only, okay, so they took a break on the week that her OnlyFans stuff came out. And what, like, it's really strange because Ashley not only raped Gary last week, but
Like,
she announced her OnlyFans like right before that, I think. And then her photos got leaked, right? Like, I don't, who leaked
I
them?
mean, I know. No, not me. I did not. Just
I think she did.
yeah, someone sent it to me, the Reddit link.
Yeah, I people send us stuff all the time. I was like, I didn't even get a warning, and I was like, whoa.
I
And
was
then
not expecting that at all.
no, not at all. But I don't know. I'm shocked that no one said anything about Gary being raped. What do
I
you
don't
think
think they
about that?
really realize it yet because no one else was in the room and Ashley's saying like they had sex and he's saying no. And I think the next episode or whenever it is, I know they showed like what the rest of the season is like, it's definitely addressed where she's like, you put your penis in my vagina. And he
Oh
was like, oh,
my
you're being
gosh.
satanic. Like,
And well, that's the thing. Like, he did say something to, was it Daisy? He was like, I don't remember.
yeah. But
So
I'm like so confused by that because like I don't think they were like having sex, like woo.
yeah.
Like I think it went in like the maybe the tip, I don't know, but like there was some kind of penetration.
Yeah.
And I just had like a moment where I was like, what if my work Zoom is still on? And it's
About Gary getting raped.
I'm like penetration. But I feel like the more you go around, like no one was even asking, and he was like, I don't remember like having sex, which makes me think,
Yeah.
do you remember? I think he like
Well,
knows he has this reputation of being like a
yeah.
fucker, and he is trying to like, I don't know.
Well, I was disturbed by Ashley like bragging about it. She's like, it was so weird.
She had
And
sex with Tom, right?
she did
Yeah.
have sex with Tom, yeah. Man, she's good TV, that's
Girl.
for sure. I mean, oh my gosh. I kind of want to get her sister on the show somehow because
I
her
know that would be
sister,
great.
I think, is the one who's responsible for this behavior. She said her sister used to like, if she liked a guy, her sister would go fuck that guy and then go and tell her about it.
So maybe her mentality now is she just wants to like fuck everyone before they fuck someone else
Maybe.
because
Yeah,
she
because
doesn't want to be
the
like,
new girl is
yeah.
coming. Oh
And
my
she's
God,
like,
she's gonna
I
be
have sex.
triggered.
And this new girl is like cute too.
Yeah.
And
Oh my gosh. She's gonna be like, this is just like my sister.
she's gonna have, oh my God. And it's
It
like
triggered hard.
the new people don't know what's happening. It's not like Love
I
Island where they
know.
come in and like they know already who's hooking up.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be bad. And
Oh,
there's
I
a new
can't
guy
wait.
coming too, right?
Yeah, but he's not hot.
Oh, he's not. Does anyone hook up with him? I don't remember what.
I'm sure Ashley does. I don't know.
God, Ashley. I like it's painful to watch her, but like I can't stop watching.
And it's like so funny because I work with like all men and like some of them are like a lot of them are my age, whatever. I could never imagine hooking up with like someone I also have to work with and be professional with.
I
Like it,
know it's weird. And then they live together. Like
yeah, like I'm
I
sure
would
that's the different part, but
I would not be able to poop for days if I
no,
was like if I had a crush on someone.
never. I'd have like hemorrhoids. I would
I wouldn't be able to like fart or poop or eat.
I would not, I'd be so skinny because I would not eat like I'd be a
Oh
mess,
my gosh.
a backed
I'm gonna
up
get
mess.
you on Below Deck. Oh my gosh, that'd be awesome.
I'd be like the worst stew ever. I like hate waking up. I like hate doing anything. I hate like jobs where you have to walk. Like I just hate everything.
Hate jobs where I have
And I
to
was
walk.
sick every day.
Well, what did you think about Summer House? It was the finale this week.
So I was so bummed because like my flight got delayed on Monday and I was gonna be home for it. And then the delay made me not home for it. And everyone was DMing me being like, oh, don't worry. It really wasn't like that great. It was kind of underwhelming, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna watch it myself, see what I think. So I watched it Tuesday and I kind of agreed. It was,
Yeah.
I mean, it was nice to see the wedding, I guess, but I mean, like nothing like happened, you know, it was just the
Yeah.
wedding.
What do you think about Carl and Lindsay? I mean, we all know that they're together now, but does it seem kind of weird? Like almost fake a little
I feel
bit.
like I started off like really into it, and like the more they're together, the less
Mm.
into it I am.
I am the complete opposite.
Oh, you didn't like it and now you do.
I hated it. I was like, no, 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 not Carl and Lindsay. No, because for some reason, I don't know. I do like Carl now, but I came into Summer House like season 3. I didn't really pay attention to season 1 or 2.
One
And
and two.
so,
Oh,
but I heard that he was like a fuckboy. He was basically how Luke was during his
oh, huge fuck boy.
yeah. And so I was like, no way, not for my Lindsay Hubbard. She deserves the best. Because I just love Lindsay
I
and
love her too.
I'm like obsessed with her. But I wasn't completely sold on Carl, but this season he really did win me over.
I mean, I like love Carl, like this version of him. Like I didn't like him in the beginning when he was a fuck boy,
Yeah.
but he's always been hot. But and I
I
like
don't think
them
he's
both.
that hot.
I think I think I
He's tall. I know people like tall guys, but
I don't know
his
what it
ears
is.
bother me.
He has large ears, but I like them both so much individually that when they got together, I was like, yay. And then I don't know. I don't know if it's because of storylines or whatever, or like clout, like what the amount that they post about each other is kind of irritating. And like, I get it, you're in love, whatever, but it's constant. And
Yeah.
they're like love bombing us. Like,
Yeah, they are with their commercial too. They had a commercial with what was it?
like a book or something. I
It was
forgot.
a movie, I think. It was
Yeah.
the Channing Tatum one, I think.
Oh yeah, and she's like reading the book and she's like, ah.
Yeah.
But
Shut up.
like when they're called the first couple of Bravo or whatever, like when Andy says that,
He
like that
says
they're the
that,
mean
I feel like,
couple,
doesn't he
like
say that to Craig and Paige too?
probably. But I don't know. I just don't, and I feel this way about like couples that I know in like life, like my friends and shit. Like the more you show it on Instagram, I feel like you're just
Yeah.
compensating for something. I don't know. Like
No,
this
I
is
agree.
awful. So, but you like post on Instagram that everything, I don't know.
I know you don't watch Kardashians, but I'm sure you know that Travis Barker and Kourtney Kardashian are dating and they're engaged or whatever.
I do know that.
So I had a similar experience with them. I thought they were just like, ugh, like I wasn't into it when they first started posting, but now that we're watching them, I'm starting to really, really love them and their
You
love.
see like how they are behind closed doors or whatever.
Yeah, well, I mean, we already see on Instagram, I feel
I
like
don't follow any of them on Instagram.
he's like grabbing her ass. She's wearing like a thong and it's like a close up of her ass or something. Like, we get it. You guys have sex. Like, they are obsessed with each other. And it was just like, ugh, it was like annoying when I saw it on social media. But now seeing them, I'm like, I really love it. And I told my husband, I was like, you have to watch Kardashians now. You have to love me like this.
I don't think I would like being loved like that. I'd rather just not be loved. I just like that would like annoy me. I'd be like, can you get off me? Like,
well, speaking of love, I know I love hearing about your dating life. How is everything going right now?
I have not gone on a date and probably I think I went on one like a week before I went to Nashville. So probably like 3 weeks now. And I don't know if you saw, like I posted because everyone's always asking me about like my dating life, but like the past like 3 weeks, I've just been kind of like busy and enjoying that and just like drinking at home, watching Bravo and not even wanting to go on it. Like I had barely been going on the apps either. I feel like I just needed a break because it's just so exhausting. I mean, like you're married and shit. I don't know when the last time you were dating was, but like it's so exhausting. And like, I was so busy with work. Like I had a week-long work trip. I was working like 13-hour days. And then I went to like Hilton Head like 5 days later after I got so I've just been like chilling, enjoying being busy.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll get back into dating. Like, so I feel like once it's nicer out, I have like a lot more drive to like get out of my apartment,
Yeah.
put clothes on and like do things. But right now I'm just kind of like enjoying not worrying about it.
Yeah. I actually, the way I met my husband was through online dating, and that was
Which app or like a website?
Match.com. This was like 2013. So
Oh yeah, so there weren't like I think that we're like just starting. Like
Tinder was like dirty. Like, oh my gosh, you're on Tinder.
Oh my
So
God. But I
this
think
is
that was like
also-
one of the only actual apps at that time.
yeah, that was like
That's when I moved out of my parents' house.
it was a very interesting time in dating because like I've seen it all from the beginning, like what technology has done and how dating has changed over the years.
Yeah.
But I didn't even want to go on Match.com. My mother, my Korean mother, who's like 65, she was like, I'm gonna set up a profile for you. And I was like, hell fucking no,
my
you're doing that.
God.
I panicked because I was like, if I don't, and it was weird because my mom never usually is like, you should date. But at that time she was, and I was like, no, I don't want to. Like, ugh, it's so annoying. And I was like, fine, if you're gonna do this, let me at least give you the pictures and write like the caption or whatever. And all I did was give like a couple pictures, and I wrote, I'm amazing, you have to be too, or something. Like I just was not into
And
it.
then you met your husband.
Well, I went on like maybe 2 or 3 dates that were awful. I was like, I fucking hate it here because I'm in upstate New York. Like, this is not
Yeah.
where I was even planning to live. It was like a temporary situation in my head. But
Oh my God, that's so funny.
got on the dating app. He was the last one. I said, okay, I'm shutting down my account. I'm done with this. I don't even really want to meet this guy, but we went to the same school and we have like one in real life connection. So like, I'll give him a chance or whatever. And
now you're married with
now
children.
we're married. Yeah. So
That is so funny. I know I'm trying to be like less picky. Wait, I have to play you this video. People will fucking die. So on Hinge now you can do voice notes.
no.
Listen to this guy's voice note. You're gonna fucking cry.
Oh, yeah.
Can't sing for shit, but I don't give a fuck. We're here for a good time,
Wait, listen.
not a long time. Achilles and his gold, Hercules and his gifts, Spider-Man's control, and Batman with his fists. And clearly I don't see myself up on your list. She said, where'd you wanna go? How much you wanna
To meet him.
somebody with some
about to
superhuman
end.
gifts, some super
And then it just ends.
Oh my gosh, I kind of want you to meet him. See, I wouldn't like when I was in Chicago and I was a single mom there dating, like I had to pay a babysitter if I wanted to go out on a date. So imagine throwing that
Oh my God.
into the whole mix, like online dating and having to pay a babysitter. I was like, this better be fucking good.
Yeah,
So I like
Would
would only
pressure.
go out with people who I thought would entertain me at least in the
Oh,
same-
he'd be entertaining. I mean, that's like on the app. That's not even, he hasn't even met you yet.
That's so
Where'd you
weird.
want to go? How much you want?
Why did he say anything before that, or is that the
Well,
first
so like you
intro?
can answer a question like with a voice. So the question he was answering was dating me is like, and I guess dating him is like going to a Coldplay concert where Chris Martin all of a sudden is like a drunk 29-year-old.
Oh my gosh, that is too funny. Wait, so how old are you again?
31.
31. Yeah, go for the 30s. 30s to coffin.
I think I have like 28 to 36 on my thing. No, 29 to 36. On my
Well, I don't know. I guess age. Well, my husband actually is like a year and a half younger than me, so maybe
Yeah.
shouldn't exclude them.
I think like a year or two is like max.
Yeah.
Down. I'm not gonna date like I got like a proposal from like guy on Instagram. Yes,
Oh. Wait, are you serious?
3 days every day. And then his mom messaged me, was like, my son's obsessed with you. He thinks he's 21. I was like, this is not. I was like, I'm very flattered, but like, it's a little young for me.
Where does he live?
I think like Texas or something.
So great.
Like very sweet boy. I think I still have it. I definitely do. I put him in my primary because I was like dying at this.
Oh my gosh.
Like, I live with my parents, so you can meet them right away.
Oh my God.
His mom was like, he loves you.
I don't know. It must be so weird now because everyone's on social media. Like people weren't really on social media when I was dating. They were on Facebook. That was about it.
I mean, like my Instagram, like my real one is so boring. Like I don't really post anything.
I haven't posted anything there forever.
Like private, so it's stupid. But you can hook up your Instagram now to Bumble and Hinge, so people can see your photos. But I do like the bare minimum. I don't answer like any of the questions. I don't fill out like any of the things.
Well, also, what's your style? Do you need to talk to people for a while before you meet them? Or are you just like, do you want to meet or no? Like, I don't have time for this.
Like talk to them for like a day or two. And if there's actual like real conversation instead of just like, hey, how are you? Good, cool. Like, then I like to meet like pretty soon because I just don't have the attention span to talk to them for like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Like, I can never do like long distance, I learned, but like, so I just like to kind of meet, see if it works or not, instead of being like pen pals for a month and then meeting. So I'm very like,
dear Jen, I missed you today. It's so wild to think about like back in the day when people would court each other via letter.
And like now that it's getting nice out, it's like much easier to meet people like in person.
Yes.
Who knows?
Well, did you catch the Atlanta premiere?
I did. I really enjoyed it.
It's good.
Premieres I feel like are hit or miss because like obviously there's not a storyline going on yet. You're kind of just being reintroduced to the people and like getting to know the new people. I really liked it. Did you?
I did. I liked Marlo's event. I liked the shade that was going on. I said this last season. I am scared for Drew. I watch a lot of murder. Murder is like my hobby. And I feel like he might be like a sociopath or psychopath or something. Like he scares me. He said something last season in like the very beginning. He was like, oh, don't get hurt. I don't have any life insurance or something really inappropriate that I was like, this is a red flag.
They were having issues last season, right? Like marital issues. I forget exactly what.
He went to Tampa and didn't tell her where he went.
Yeah, just like went to Tampa and said he was like,
they're still talking about it.
I know. And now his assistant is like trying to massage him. And he's not saying no. Like when they were talking about that in front of the other women, you could so tell that he thought they were gonna like side with him.
Yeah.
Drew was like overreacting. And they were like, that's really bad.
Yeah.
Your assistant should not be offering to massage you. And if she is, you should be like, no, that's
no, and you're fired now.
Not like, oh, next time. Like,
yeah.
And then he's so she needs to fucking run.
Yeah. Well, she said she did, but then she went back to him. I don't know why. But I did think it was weird how, you know, I forgot her name. Sonia. It's like Sonia, but Sonia.
Oh, the Olympic.
Yeah. I already like her. I wasn't sure, but you know, before, but now I think I do like her. We'll see, you know, with the rest of the season. But when they were working out, Ralph said to her husband, the first thing he said, he was like, how's your relationship? Like, I felt like he was fishing the other husband to be like, are you a dog too? Kind of deal.
He doesn't want to be the main issue.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I could tell the response wasn't what he was looking for. So he kind of like let it go. But I think he 100% is a dog. I think he's cheating on Drew or has at some point, and
Absolutely.
I'm
And
scared
is
of
going
him.
to. But I mean, like the new girl, what's her name again?
Sonya.
Tanya. Like her husband is giving me Dewey vibes with the whole baby thing.
Oh
Being
yeah,
like,
what
"You have
is
to
that
have a
all about?
girl, I want a girl." And he's like saying to their son, like, "Don't you want a sister?" Like trying to
Yeah, I
make
wonder
it
if
bad.
it's a cultural thing. I know they're Jamaican. I don't really know much
Is
about
he
their culture.
Jamaican? I don't remember. I know like
Actually,
she
maybe not. They met in college, so I'm not sure. Oh, that's a good point, because if he then it's definitely
I
not
know
his
she
culture.
is like full
Yeah.
Jamaican, but I don't remember if he is or not.
I'm
But like,
excited for the cast to go to Jamaica, and I hope that somebody smokes weed.
oh, they
They better.
hand in hand. You better.
They better, because Bravo's weird about that stuff. Like they pick and choose when they want to show it, and they show it in a certain way, and that always irritates me, but I'm hoping like it'll get better. They'll
I do
just be like,
too.
this is how it is.
Like
And
it's 2022.
I
Let's
know, like, why are
relax.
we
I think we always see Mauricio stoned. Like,
well, I mean, we see actual alcohol problems or like alcohol abuse on these other franchises, all the franchises pretty much, and no one says a thing, or like they're taking pills or and drinking or whatever. And like smoking weed doesn't harm your body. Like you'll fall asleep maybe, or like eat too much or whatever. Like
you're not gonna
so
like
stupid.
be a psycho.
But what did you think about, did you see the Jersey reunion?
Yeah, we were
Wait,
talking
did we
about
already talk about that?
we were talking about the pregnancy
Oh.
thing, how ridiculous Teresa was. My mom texting me during she like loves New Jersey, and she sends me like she's dead serious and like I read her text, and she's always just like she was texting me during the Johnny Depp trial and called Amber Heard a femme fatale. Like,
I don't even know what's going on with that. And I don't even know why everyone hates Amber Heard. Like, what have you been following it?
we like watch it at work. Like we have put it on the big screen. And
Why does everyone hate Amber Heard, and why do they all think she's lying?
I think like she has a reputation in Hollywood from like people like normal people who have met her and like other celebrities who have met her as just being like a psycho. Like she has to be like the hottest person in the room, very insecure, very rude, very mean to people. And
Oh,
like, I mean, her testimony, if that's made up, it's like really fucked up. But like,
yeah.
she was crying, but didn't have any tears, which was weird.
Ah, so she
And
might be crazy.
then my mom is like, he hung out with Marilyn Manson. He's an abuser, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, Mom, why is this like 50-year-old man who like has never once been accused of abuse in his entire life
Yeah.
now all of a sudden as like an older person, now all of a sudden like beating people, and he's guilty, but he wants this to be televised and he wants to like bring this to court. Like,
Yeah. What
it
I
just
don't,
doesn't make sense.
it is really weird. And I've been
Super-
watching like from afar. I haven't been watching at all really. So I just like see little bits and clips, and I'm just like, I don't know what's going on over there, but I feel like this is like a really big moment in pop culture history. Like what the
Totally.
fuck?
The fact that we're able to watch this like entire shit show in real time is like
Insane.
berserk. And now all my mom does is text me. I told her last night, I was like, you're giving me a migraine. Like, please stop. Oh, my mom goes, totally. This Louis union is not going to end well for her. About Teresa.
Oh my gosh. See, I don't know. I kind of warmed up to Louis a little bit. He doesn't like, I don't know. He hasn't really done anything crazy on screen yet, other than like his weird video, but like
he's like
hiding it.
I think he might be putting it on a show when cameras are on.
Yeah, because it doesn't make sense. He didn't sign up for this, but like he
And he
did.
walked by your house like 45 fucking times in order to meet you. Like he knew who she was. He's from New Jersey. My mom's like, it's ridiculous, Teresa having this big wedding at her age. So tacky.
Is she? Do they have wedding plans?
I'm sure she's gonna have some. I mean, she has like bridesmaids. My mom was like, just
Yeah,
have your
that's
daughters
weird.
if you feel like you need bridesmaids. And my mom's like, she has to be pushing 50. And then she goes,
My
nice
God.
eyes it on Joe. I'm like,
Oh my gosh. This is just a PSA announcement for anyone who's listening. We need to normalize not having weddings. Okay. It's at any age. It's enough.
oh, and
Just
speaking of,
elope.
did you see Kim D like coming after me last week?
What? No, I didn't see that. What
I
happened?
posted that picture of like, did you see like the old one of Danielle and all of them in court? And you know how
No,
Jacqueline
I'm
called
gonna
them like the
look.
busted up Sex in the City?
Oh yeah.
I
Oh
wrote
yeah.
that, and Kim D wrote on it, like freaking out, DM'd me freaking out, said I'm shameful that I'm like, you're not even in the fucking photo.
Oh my gosh, Kim D. Did you post it on your stories?
Yeah, I was like, she's a maniac, but like, I'm kind of afraid of her too, because I know she has like mob ties and shit. I'm like, I'm gonna
What
be in
is her deal?
soon.
That's crazy. Oh my gosh. It's
Way
scary
down
being you sometimes. I'm
You'll
like
see
worried for you now.
it on the news soon.
Oh gosh. Oh man. Well, in other news, Andy had another baby. Did you see that? What do you think? Lucy.
That's really sweet.
So cute. And then we also got the Beverly Hills trailer.
Oh my God,
Or
I'm so
premiere trailer.
excited. It's in
I-
like 5 days. I'm so excited.
I know it's coming soon. I'm like nervous. I don't know why I'm nervous, but
I'm like,
I'm excited.
I'm so hyped up about it. I just really hope I'm not let down because my
Yeah.
standards are like through the roof at the moment.
Yeah.
I mean, at least they're on Wednesday. Like you're following Orange County after that season.
I know.
So it's all uphill from here, I guess. But
Yeah, this whole, you know what, right now I feel like we're in a transitional season with Bravo. Like a lot of shows are ending. We have Summer House ending, Jersey, OC, Kandi and the Gang. Like there's a bunch of stuff that's ending, and then they have like a fresh
Electronic.
new, yeah.
Hi, Beverly
Yes.
Hills, other shit. Like
Ex-Wives Club.
yeah,
Ultimate
I'm
Girls Trip.
so excited for that.
Oh my gosh.
So
Speaking
excited.
of, I'm going to see Dorinda in a couple hours.
Oh my God.
Legit. She's doing like a meet and greet nearby. So I'm going.
That's amazing.
Yeah. I'm going to ask her to
so
be on the
excited.
podcast.
I like really miss her a lot.
Yeah, I do too. It's going to be great. She has her bourbon that she's like going around and promoting. So I'm going to get a bottle of bourbon and hopefully get her to sign it. I have her book signed too, but I didn't read it.
Yeah,
I don't read books.
Housewife books. Like I'd love to read, but housewife books, I don't really care to.
I kind of read the Brian Moylan one. Because I had him as a guest.
I read that, but I skipped parts too. Like I was like, oh, this is boring. And then
I was like flipping around a lot. Plus, I brought it to Jamaica where I was like partying. So
it's like a perfect, like, yeah.
I was just like, oh, okay, flipping around. But I know you have to get going soon. But real quick, Selling Sunset. I didn't know the reunion is on now. Yeah, I saw that because you posted. So did you hear about Chrishell and her new partner?
Yeah, she talks about it.
She does? Okay,
don't tell
me. I have to go watch it.
And then this isn't like a spoiler at all, but I guess like they met because Chrishell was in her music video. And she plays like a clip from the music video and they're like making out. And Jason's like, just sitting there, like probably wanting to die.
Well, I read something that he's like, I completely regret like
I kind of want them to get back together.
I kind of do too. I don't understand. Like, I don't know. Well,
like that kind of breakup is hard where it's not like you cheated or you fucked up. Like you just had a difference of life paths or whatever. And like, you don't want to break up, but you have to, and you still like,
I
No,
never
but now she's
know.
with, like, this 27-year-old rapper. So
Like, yeah, where the hell did she come from? She's an Australian non-binary
I'm
13-year
sorry.
younger rapper.
I wonder if it's just so funny to think they broke up because of her wanting to have a baby.
Yeah.
Like, now what? Is this gonna be?
I was thinking that too. Like, so are they gonna have a baby? But I always forget which twin is which. Is Jason the one who wrote the poem about his dog and was like crying
Oh,
at the
maybe.
birthday
Yeah, what a
party?
fucking loser. I think maybe.
Okay.
Oh, I had to tell you something.
Oh, tell me.
Wait, I just remembered. So someone sent me a cameo they got from Jax.
Oh
They're moving
God.
to Florida. He said it in the cameo.
They're moving to Florida?
Yeah.
But he's a liar.
He was like talking to the person and he was like, yeah, like he was going like on and on about like how LA isn't safe. I'm like, if I fucking paid for this cameo and he's like giving me like a PSA
Yeah.
about like
The safety of his neighborhood.
Like, make sure you have emergency numbers at all times. I'm like, you should probably have that anyway. Like,
I know what.
if you live in like Arkansas or Timbuktu, like you should probably have them. And he was like, yeah, a lot of our friends are leaving. Like, we're actually going to be moving to Florida this year.
What?
Don't tease me. Like, really?
No way. Jackson, Brittany in Florida. Do you think they'll like, aren't they shooting a show right now? Or filming something?
Who
They always say that.
Yeah. He's been filming something for 2.5 years.
Maybe it's with Randall.
Oh, God. Then how is he gonna move?
I know.
Honestly,
Do
like,
you
no
watch
offense to Florida people at all? But like, I feel like this will be a fine fit.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll fit it just
Like, my grandma
great.
lives in Florida. My aunt, like, no, I love Florida. Love to visit. They'll be fine.
Yeah, I think they'll be okay. It's a little wild over there. Do you watch Shaw's?
Yes.
What do you think? So Shaw's is canceled now, and like there's been some weird stuff about Vanderpump going on. What do you think about the idea of combining OGs from VPR and OGs from Shaw's? Like, think Lala. Well, she's not like an OG, but like, you know, the old gang at VPR with Lala, and then Gigi
They would
and
actually
Randall. Can you imagine all that?
like injure each other. But
Yeah,
I
they
don't
would.
think Lala would film if Randall was going to be in it.
Yeah, that's true.
I
Oh
think
my God. Their beef must be so
Oh my
big
God.
right now.
That
Because
was like
Gigi does not care. She like had Randall on her podcast and everything and was like shading Lala. Was like, well,
she
if
would like literally go up to Lala and like slap her, and then like, all hell would break loose.
I don't understand that though, because like I know Gigi used to talk a lot of smack when she was younger, but like she's a mother now.
I don't
If
think
you
she cares.
if you hit someone, you can go to jail.
I
Like,
know. Like, I don't think she gives a shit. And honestly, like, I'm sad to say that like I'm not gonna miss Shaw's ever since I think it was Reza or maybe Mike. I forget which male yelled across a party
Oh,
ladies about her abortions.
Reza.
Ever since then, that show has left like a very icky taste in my mouth, and I don't
Yeah, it was
like
bad.
where the drama was going. It felt like it was getting way too dark and like way
Yeah.
too personal, and it wasn't just like petty shit anymore.
Yeah.
And like I did watch last season. I don't, was that like a year ago? 2020 maybe?
They were filming Shaw's this year, but then I don't know if they stopped filming because of Mike getting arrested or if they stopped and then he got arrested.
I mean, he should not be on the show.
He has been I've been saying it for a long time that he's most likely to wind up on Dateline out of all
100%.
Bravo labs. Like
100%.
so, I
A nut
mean,
job. And
but
this
it's
one-
crazy. Paulina's still with him. So
She's
awful.
fucking wacko.
I need to hear the truth from Destiny. I want to know what Destiny knows.
I know. I want to hear from Jessica too about like what he's really like.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Jessica, I forgot about her.
So like Reza, I don't like him now after that whole thing.
I
Like,
still love Reza. He definitely was way, way wrong. He did apologize. I know that doesn't like make it go away, but I don't know. Their relationship is complicated. I feel like they're basically like family.
No, totally. They just need to tone it down. I feel like the drama used to be so like fun and funny and like lighthearted.
Yeah.
Now it's like really dark. But
Are you watching Below Deck Down Under?
no, I don't. So I used to use my friend's Peacock account
Oh no.
and I just like went on one day to watch Below Deck Down Under and it was like gone, like and I texted her and I was like, what the fuck? She's like, yeah, I like never used it. I was like, well, I do. Like, but now
I
I'm
know.
like, because when Ex-Wives comes on, like I'm
Yes.
gonna need Peacock. I mean, from
You
what
need
I've
it.
learned from Bravo, like eventually, I guess all the shows will air on Bravo later. But
Yeah, but you don't want to watch it when it
man,
goes on Bravo.
I'll watch it like now.
Yeah.
But I actually heard it's really good, the Down Under one.
It's
Everyone's like hot. The captain's really hot.
yeah, so the captain is single and he's hot. It's just a different vibe, I think, maybe because they're in Australia, but like Aisha was grabbing one of the female deckhands' boobs. They were like flashing each other, and she was like, yeah, like they were having fun in the moment. And I think it was like consensual between both of them.
Yeah.
But just like from a work standpoint, I think it might have been a little bit inappropriate.
I feel like on Below Deck, like I don't know what it's like working on yachts like this, but all rules just kind of go out the window.
Yeah, they just don't.
And there's like a time, like, because I told you, like everyone I work with is like relatively like my age. It's like late 20s, early 30s. And like when we were out in Nashville, we were out to like 3:30 in the morning every night, and like wasted, like, and we still weren't like touching each other. Like,
oh my God. I've seen people hooking up at work because I was a consultant and we used to travel together. It was basically like yachting, but we were being served in the hotels. Like we all had status on, on all our flights, on our hotels, our rental cars. And we were all in our early 20s. So it was like, and the company would like give us money to go party pretty much. They would sponsor our events and we just get like really drunk. But there were always people hooking up. And there was this one super, super awkward, uncomfortable. I was like, no way. It was a client, this one female client, and then this guy who was like on our tech team, super nerdy tech guy. And she's like alternative chick. Like it was just insane. And my friend went in the cab with them after because they wanted to go out more. And we're like making out hardcore. She said she was like this. Like, I don't know what to do.
I've like seen people do it. I just personally don't want to. It's
not
like,
a good idea.
I work in tech. If I worked at like, or like I like a modeling agency, I'd be more inclined to like.
I worked for Bravo Summer House.
Oh my God. I would just like have an orgy with everyone.
I think they intentionally put together really attractive people for them to hook up.
You have to. I mean, obviously, like this sounds awful, but like if you bring on like an ugly person, like they're not gonna probably hook up with that many people.
Peacock. Oh my gosh, you have to get Peacock because also this week Peacock this week announced that all Bravo shows are going to be streaming next day.
Wait, how much is Peacock?
I really don't know. I have to ask my husband.
It's like more than $10. It's out of my price limit. Which it definitely
we're going to have to get you Peacock.
I know. If anyone wants to share their password that is listening to this,
send it to Blocked by Jack.
I will gladly use it.
Well, I'll make sure I put your link to your Instagram in the episode description so people can reach you. I'm sure they already know
I'll
where you
send
are.
it over. I will only use it for like Bravo. I'm not going to do like anything weird. It's just going to be for ex-wives, the ex-wife thing. What are they called? That's what they're calling themselves, right? The ex-wife.
I actually don't know. I've seen it like 3 different ways. Ultimate Girls Trip 2, Ex-Wives Club, and then I heard something
I have
else.
to say before we ran out of time, did you see that Demois blind about
Which one?
RHONJ?
No, what was it?
One of them, only one of the women have been confirmed or they've like been talking to. Alex McCord said flat out, fuck no. Oh my God, hold on. Let me
You're going to say she said yes.
I would die.
I know, I would die. That'd be amazing.
And then, oh my God, it's off my story.
Is it Dorinda?
So they said they've been talking to, so Alex said no. They said an old one has been like really thirsty, obviously Jill Zarin, and like she wants to be on it again so fucking bad.
Really?
Close is gone. And they were saying like only Ramona is not locked in, Sonia's not locked in. I think they're talking to Tinsley.
They should bring Tinsley back.
And that like Leah and Ebony have not gotten any kind of reach out at all for either of the new like franchises. So I think the only one they didn't mention by name was Luann, but they said like one's been locked in. So I'm like, it must be Luann because they didn't say anything about her.
I don't know. I've heard so many different rumors. I don't know what to believe anymore, but I did hear because I think there's some kind of arrangement or relationship between Luann and her cabaret. And
she like has to be on the show or something.
Yeah. So they said, I'm not sure what the relationship is, but they have to like, she's already secured because of the show.
That's not fucking fair. She was so boring. And it's funny, my mom
she's
actually
a predator.
She's like annoying though. Like she had no
on Ultimate Girls Trip, she was acting like a sexual predator to Michael.
Oh, she totally was. And so my mom tagged me in something on Facebook the other day, like where they live in Connecticut. They're like always have like these shows and shit, like really good concerts or shows or whatever. And next week or on the 18th, they're having Celebrity Housewives OG edition. I went there once, saw Teresa, Kelly, and Sonia, and this one's Vicky, Jill, and Caroline Manzo.
What? Wait, where?
In Connecticut.
Oh my God. I need to look up how far away it is.
To know what town I'm from.
Oh my God. Why are they going there?
Actually, if they just look up this event, they'll know. It's at the Ridgefield Playhouse.
Well, why are they going there?
Like, it looks like it's the same format as the Kelly, Teresa, Sonia one I saw, where they just like talk the whole time and talk shit, and you can ask questions, and like it's kind of like,
okay, is it sponsored by Bravo?
No, it's sponsored by like, let me see, my mom was like, do you want to go? I was like, oh yeah, like
yeah, I want to go.
Called An Evening with Celebrity Housewives, the OG edition. Caroline Manzo, Jill Zarin, Vicky Gunvalson.
Vicky, oh my God, you have to go and record.
Bravo anywhere on it.
So who's hosting it? Who's paying for that? I'm dying to know now.
God, I have to fucking go. My mom's like, interested? I'm like, have we fucking met? Yes. Wait, I need to look up tickets. Everyone, let's all go and we can go to my parents' house.
I'm bringing my 2 toddlers to a liquor store to meet Dorinda today.
That is amazing.
I mean, I'm forcing my husband to go with me so that he can like stay with them while I go and like talk to Dorinda. But I was like, we're gonna have to bring him to the liquor store because that's where she's gonna be.
Wait, why is it on a Wednesday? That's so weird.
That is weird.
Like, what is Vicky doing with her life that she's coming to fucking Connecticut?
I know, I'm shocked.
Oh my God, it's $300. The one I saw.
That's why she's going.
The ones I saw with the other women was like $50.
Wow. Who's getting all this money? Like, who are they? Are they splitting it 3 ways? Are they funding it themselves?
$dollars. And like Luann's done her show like 4 times there already.
Wow.
And,
There must be a big
and I'm telling
Housewives
you,
following.
nothing.
You?
I know, because like we're right outside the city. It's like bougie moms who probably just do that all day, but like it's a really tiny place. And I'm telling you, like Luann's ticket was like $80. I have never seen anything for the Housewives, like $300.
That's a lot. Yeah.
I better get to fuck Vicky's son. Like watch Jill Zarin ice skate in her outfit and have like Caroline Manzo bring me black water if I'm paying $300.
I want to see Caroline Manzo shave her face.
Yes, for $300. I better get to like sit on their lap.
Oh my gosh. So are you going to go?
Now I'm not. I can't believe that. If my mom pays for me, I'll go.
Yeah. Mom, please.
She'll never pay. She thought 80 was a lot to see Luann and we didn't do it. She was like, I'm not giving that woman like $80. Like
Luann's making bank. Oh shoot. Our thing's going to run out.
No, fuck.
All right. Well, thank you again so much.
Of course.
Show your support by making sure to subscribe, like, review, share, turn on notifications, and all that great stuff. Are you like Bethany, or do you support other women? Please consider donating to show your support so I can deliver inspiring, educational, and fun content to bring an end to the stigma of cannabis, to not just normalize it, but glamorize it for all parents trying to raise better humans. To donate, there's a link in the episode description.